number 1, Appomattox Courthouse National Historical Park is one of 5 national historical parks located in the great state of Virginia. Hello Rangers, and welcome to Ranger Ruby YouTube channel. In today's video, I'll be going over 10 fun facts about Appomattox Courthouse National Historical Park. Let's go ahead and dive right on in. Fact number 2. On April 9th, 1865, the surrender of the Army of Northern Virginia in the McLean House in the village of Appomattox Courthouse, Virginia, signaled the end of the nation's largest and bloodiest war, the Civil War. Fact number 3. That day in the courthouse, 2 important questions about America's future were answered. 1, could the nation survive a civil war intact? And 2, would that nation exist without slavery? The answer to both of these questions is yes, and a new nation out of that was born. Fact number 4. The surrender occurred in the village of the Appomattox Courthouse, Virginia, in a private home owned by the McLean family. In Virginia, many of the towns, which were county seats, were called courthouse. The building is spelled courthouse, 1 word, and the town is spelled courthouse, 2 words. Fact number 5. There was no treaty signed to end the Civil War. The surrender at Appomattox Courthouse was a military surrender of an army which was surrounded. The Confederate government never surrendered, and even if it had wanted to, the United States likely would not have accepted it. To do so, they would have had to legally acknowledge the existence of the Confederate States of America, and it would have legitimized it and given it a certain legal status internationally. Treaties are between 2 nations, and the United States never wanted to concede the legal existence of the Confederacy, even though it had its own government, armies, taxes, and all the trappings of a modern government. Fact number 6. Over the years, a great deal of time and research done by the National Park Service curators and historians in attempt to accurately answer the question of who was in the room at the time. In addition to who was in the room, much effort has been expended to determine how the room was furnished and how each of the officers dressed, as well as how it was all set up. Fact number 7. The majority of Northern soldiers, like their Southern counterparts, were volunteers rather than draftees, and fought for different reasons across the board. For most, the preservation of the Union against the secession was of primary importance for soldiers in the North. Fact number 8. During the latter half of the American Civil War, more than 180,000 African American soldiers served in the ranks of the Union Army. They were known as the United States Colored Troops. Of them, more than 150 units in the USCT organized 7 regiments, totaling more than 5,000 soldiers, and they participated in the battle at Appomattox Courthouse on April 9th, 1865. Fact number 9. From April 2nd to the fall of Petersburg on April 9th, and the surrender of the Army in Northern Virginia at Appomattox Courthouse, Confederate and Federal armies engaged in skirmishes and battles, including major battles around Sailor's Creek, which is inside the park today. Fact number 10. The battle at Appomattox Courthouse started during the early morning hours of April 9, 1865. By the afternoon of the same day, General Robert E. Lee, commander of all the Confederate forces, surrendered his Army of Northern Virginia to Lieutenant General Ulysses S. Grant. Grant's Federal Army of the Potomac, Army of the James, and Army of the Shenandoahs combined operations to hold back Lee and get him into a corner. Well, everybody, that's the end of today's video. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please be sure to give this video a huge thumbs up and comment down below your thoughts. I'd love to hear from you. Also, be sure to click that red subscribe button and a little bell next to it to always know when I post new videos. Thank you so much for watching again, and I shall see you next video.